Hello, my dear ones. I am back. Let's see. So today I have something. We're doing markers again because still really into that. It's a lot of fun, and for me, things come out very saturated, vibrant, and almost a little bit on the cartoony side, and I really am enjoying that right now. So, a while back I did a tutorial for silver and gold hexagons, and I did them in pencil. So today we're going to do the gold ones in marker. Why? Because I do not have the grays ran out on me. I used them a bunch and they ran out on me, and I have not ordered any more yet. So I've got a couple of yellows, obviously going from light to dark. These are the CaliArt brush markers. They are budget markers that I've been using, if you've been following, and I love them. I might move on to more like professional markers at some point, but I like these, so why break a good thing? Okay, so I have my hexagon points here. It's very, very lightly sketched out. I don't know if you can see it really well or not. But I wanted to do this in, I've got stuff on my fingers, I'm sorry. In marker because I think it looks better. When I put down the pencil lines and then the marker, obviously I cannot get the pencil lines back up. And then you have to go over them with, a white pencil or something to try and get rid of them. So I just decided to do it in marker. You do not need to, measure out and have a perfect hexagon to do this. I did on this one. On the previous ones, the practice ones I was doing, I did not, and they came out just fine. So it's gonna be kind of like a little button here. Gotta put our side facets on here. These all kind of point towards the middle, or each other, I guess. And we're just going to create our little facets on each side so it looks like that. We're going to make it 3D. Okay, so first I always figure out where, of course, the light is coming from. I want to put it up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of keep the white of the paper up here where I want the shine to be. I'm just going to put the shine kind of like this. We can lock in the rest. Kind of like that, okay? Then I think we will soften this out a little bit with the blender marker. It kind of works. Takes a little bit, But it kind of softens it a little bit. And that's all we really need, honestly. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to none of our other facets will be quite as light as that one. So we can put this down almost as a base for all of them. Well, we don't need to do that one, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. And now I'm kind of wondering if doing this was a good idea since I'm kind of destroying my lines. Oh well, I know where they are. Or I'll pretend. I'll pretend I know where they are. That's a good idea. Okay, so we need to go to our next one so that we have some definition over here. And what we're going to do with this one is go around and show off where each of these facets are. And what I want to do is go inside of each facet. What I mean by that is I want to leave the lighter edge on all of the lines that we first did. So I want to go around and kind of edge them like this. Yeah. Right, so that we have just, hopefully you can do this a little bit straighter than me. Apparently I have shaky hand syndrome today or something. Okay. Just drawing these out. One's a little off. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Does not have to be perfect. Does not. Okay, maybe a little perfect because I'm just like that. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now we have where each of our facets are. That's a little bit better to see for sure. And then, let's see. Let's start with some of our shading. With this top one, we're going to end up shading over here. Okay, and then directly across from that, we're going to kind of do almost the same thing. We're going to just put it on this side. Now, the reason I'm not making this the deepest shadow is because directly across from light, normally on a opaque item, gem, whatever, that's where the shadow would go. But because gold is shiny and it has that kind of almost a reflected light from whatever is next to it, it's not going to be quite as dark. I think I'm going to go much darker on these two instead to kind of give it a little bit of that reflected light feeling. So these will be darker. We'll make these darker. And we build up tones with markers. So the more times you go over it, the darker it's gonna get. This one I want a little bit here. Something going this way. And with this one, we're gonna put it right next to this over here. Kind of like this feeling. Yeah, I like this feeling. Okay, so we're gonna move on to our darker one. We're gonna kind of repeat, but smaller, okay? So what I mean by that is we want to continue on with the shadows, but the shadows get smaller as we go darker, so that the shadows get more intense towards the center. Or, well, the center of the shadow, not the center of the gem or anything. So we're going to go over here. And kind of go. See how we're leaving that so you can see that you can see the other colors underneath it as well. Bring this out. And with this one, we want this one to be dark, right? So we're just gonna go dark with it. Just maybe just like leave a hint of that darker yellow under there. My cat is yelling. I'm so sorry, guys, if you heard that. I don't know. He's I don't know what he's doing. Lord Almighty. Okay, so kind of got like that feel, and then with this one, yeah, pretty dark on this one too, I think. So we're going to go around those edges. And just make it dark. Kind of the shadow here. And we got this shadow over here. And then we're going to just do a little bit in here. Kind of accentuate these corners, just these two corners. This corner and this corner. We're just going to go in here at the top and bring this up just a little bit. And bring this one out a little bit more. Yeah. Looks nice. That looks nice. Yes, yes. Okay. And then we're going to go to our darkest color over here. Kind of add those deepest, darkest shadows. And since we're layering them so that the under ones can be seen, we just want it to be little bits of shadow. So kind of flick it and kind of flick it over here. I can't flick it. Flick it. Not flicking this one real well, am I? Nope. It's okay. It's okay. with markers, just like any other medium, it takes practice. And I'm not the best at it yet, but I do enjoy it. So, I definitely will practice. Not as often as I should because I do so much other stuff, but I do still practice. So. There we go. What do you guys think? I think what we will do is we will go up here and I'm going to see what we can do as far as maybe lightening some of this up and blending it in a bit. See if we can get any of these to blend a little. I'll probably bring the yellow back and we'll go over it with the yellow. I'm sure that'll help a little bit. The light yellow. Where'd that one go? That one's here. Okay. Dude, wrong side. So the lightest yellow that we used, I'm just going to go over these a little bit so that it adds a layer of color and I don't know, kind of softens it out almost a little bit. Maybe it does, maybe that's just my eyes, I don't know. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me what you think. You can always go in because with markers, adding other layers does bring more depth. So you can always go in and make your shadows a little bit darker if you want to. Just do that same thing where you stay inside of your already done shadow. It'll bring a little bit more depth to it. And I think that's it. So, go forth and do things. I think these would be really, really fabulous in all the tangles and stuff that you guys do and your doodles and everything, like having a couple of them like on a big page and then like all your fabulous doodles around them. So would love to see that if you do that. And also this entire thing, do it in pencil if you want. Do it in watercolor if you want. It works, the colors themselves work the same way. You're just using different mediums. You're not changing the colors or really the technique. You're just using the same colors in different mediums to get the same result, basically. Obviously, you could get way, way better blends if you're doing it in pencil or even in watercolor, because this is going to come off as very, very cartoony. But try it out. See what you like. See if you could do it in, I don't know, acrylic paint, even. I'm sure if you're really awesome at that, you could do it in that. So try it out. Figure out what works for you. and I would love to see it. If you're in Gemhost, do one and post it in there because I will see it. I don't always comment because Lord Almighty knows I'm busy, but I will see it, and if I do see it, I will try and comment. You can always hashtag or tag me and say, hey, this is, the Patreon tutorial, and I'll make sure that I see it. So, let me know what you guys think of this one, and if it inspires you to do more, awesome. That's what we want. So, I'll see you in the next video.